Yeah, here we go again. I hope you're having a good day, right? I'm very happy. It looks like Casper is bouncing up from those low prices. It looks like we are beginning to see some type of upside momentum. Okay, but anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Casper. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we look at market before for the first 24 hours. Right after that, we will check at prices in details. And right after that, we will check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? But before that, guys, let's set this down here. We already know, right? Things are looking very, very bright. And when I say bright, I mean bright. Very good for Casper. Okay, that post that Jonathan did the other day, calling Binance out, that was a masterpiece. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a super duper masterpiece. Now we're about to see. Okay, let's see what Binance says. So far, they have not come out and either agree or deny to whatever Jonathan accused them of, which you all know is true, right? They haven't come out and said anything. But hey, as a Casper investor / Casper Maxi, I don't really care what they do. But I do have a feeling that during that award ceremony they're going to have, I think everybody and their grandmama is going to be asking them about that post. Everybody's going to be doing so. Even Coinbase have come out and say, yeah, we are ready to list this kind of project. And I do remember, I think I saw Idea Wolfie replying to them going like, yep, Casper is already there. You want to play the same game like Binance or what? You just you see what I told you? Follow the money. Casper is going to make you a lot of money. A lot of people just don't see it. People are looking at green candles. But Casper is coming up slowly. Okay, it is getting there. Well, when that time comes, I will be here, music banging, this in hand, man, and we will be laughing. I'm already laughing, but trust me, you ain't gonna like that day. But it's coming. It's getting there. Okay. Today, I had a comment yesterday. Some guy telling me like, yeah, you're always talking about crypto and you always say you have stocks, but you don't tell people what stocks you think they are going to perform very good. What stocks you think that is where people supposed to put their money in. And okay, I'll tell you this. Point number one, I am not your financial advisor. I'm not that. If you want to know where to put your money in and guarantee to grow and all that stuff, blah, 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 go look for your financial advisor. They will tell you that. But since you mention it, I think I will throw a couple of stocks that I do have, which again, and I will give you the reason why I have those stocks. Okay, now it's up to you to go and look at them, see if you want to invest in them or not. Okay, first one is going to be Noble. Listen, N-O-B-L. Let me write it on the screen right quick. This, N-O-B-L. N-O-B-L. Okay, when you get a chance, go look it up. Okay, it's a type of S&P 500. And the reason why I have this stock is because, one, every time we've seen economy reset, this stocks has done perfect. It has done perfect. If you look during the last 2000 or 2008 or last COVID, go look at it. Stocks, everything went down. And when it surged, it went up, I think it was 30%. For those of you who invest in stocks, know exactly what it means to be up 30% on a stock. Well, so yeah, that is one of them. Trust me, you don't want to stay away from it. NOBL. A lot of people don't know what it is, but it is a kind of Vanguard, okay? It is made of legacy companies, and they have a strict rule. If for your company to make it into that version of S&P 500, it has to meet a lot of things. It has to be at least up 10 years. You have to be paying dividends that are more than 2%. I mean, like, there's a lot of things. So it is very secure, and it sometimes, not sometimes, has always done good after economy reset. Everybody and their grandma is crying about recession coming. Of course, recession is always coming, but nobody knows when. So if you look at it, NOBL is one you want to get into. Okay, and then the next one is going to be the VIG. Okay, VIG, VIG. See this one? Go look it up. By the way, most of these stocks that I'm mentioning today are going to be on Robinhood. So if you have Robinhood, your work is cut out for you. You can go and start investing in it right now. VIG is a Vanguard. It's a Vanguard type of S&P 500 too. It involves a bunch of companies. And the reason why I'm telling you, you need to have this on your portfolio, in your stock portfolio, is because one, okay, just like the NOBL, VIG usually do perfectly good when economy is resetting. Go look at it right there. I don't have to tell you. Okay, you go look at it. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I did it wrong. Sorry about that. I think I'm supposed to show it to them. Yeah, give me a second. Let me upload it. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have NOBL. Okay, ticket symbol. Like I told you guys, this is the first one. Look at it. Okay, NOBL. Right there. Okay, you need to be at least in it. That's just a stock that I trade, and I think is really good. If you look at it, for the max, I usually zoom out. You see, this is something that pays attention. I don't know if the Robinhood is gonna let me do the screen recording, but that's what it is. If you look, the stock has been up. They've been going up, except for the little hiccups that we had in the economy. Okay, if you look at this, for example, this hiccup here, this was during that 2020 2021 COVID. Then it went up. Okay, we have it again during you remember 2022, when we have this the economic position going up, and then we have a position, people talking about trade wars and stuff that was going on. Everybody and their grandmama was already trying to play that in. So yeah, you could see it right there by 2023 2024. So yeah, that is why for me this NOBL is something that you need to have in your portfolio. Okay, next one we are talking about is this one, VIG. Okay, VIG ETF is something else. You need to have this VIG. Okay, is this, I don't know. You think, how do you say? It is very hard for your company to make it into this one, because this one includes companies, okay, that have always been in the top performing for the past 10 years, 10 years in a row. That's why I'm telling you VIG is good. So if you're this Vanguard one, that's something that a lot of people always keep complaining about. Oh, I don't have enough money, I can't do this. Guys, you don't have to buy it entire share at once. Average yourself into them. Buy those stocks slowly. So, but again, if you look at the chart of VIG, let me open it back up. If you look at the chart of VIG, and where is it? No, I need the max. This, you see? Did you see the difference between the NOBL and VIG? There's none. Only major some hiccups when the economy goes down, and then it rallies. So far, you can see this one is just crazy, guys. Crazy. 2008 financial, everything else crashed, and then you see it came down, 2009 started going. And then if you look at 2020, when everything crashed, it came down a little bit again, but it rallied. These things, they do rally right after crash and then right after economic turmoil. These things do rally, and they do rally crazily. So yeah, you have to see. For me, if you ask me, okay, in my portfolio, these are two stocks that cannot miss in your portfolio. Trust me, you can't. You don't want to miss these two. Okay, now let's go to the next one. There's the next one I do have is another section of stocks that I also have, which are consumers. Okay, you do have, like, sometimes when I'll give you example again, when we had the COVID, everybody and their grandmama went into buying the entire toilet paper rolls, right? So companies that are producing this kind of stuffs, their stocks went up. When there is a downtrend, stocks like that go up. But we know now things have changed. Okay, things have changed. I think when this one happened, it's going to be things with AI, things with the online presence. Like, Netflix stocks went up during the pandemic, right? You remember that? The stocks went really high. Amazon stocks went up because people were staying home and they were ordering stuff from the house. I do remember Pizza, Papa John, Pizza Hut, all of them, they all went high because people now, instead of going out, they were ordering takeout home, right? Things like that happen. So in this category, I have two. First is going to be the XLP. Okay, XLP. Okay, give me a second. Let me try to find it on Robinhood. There you go. Okay, XLP, the consumer staple select sector, which is include companies like that. Okay, as you can see now, yeah, stocks is doing the way it is doing, but always, I usually tell you, you got to do is zoom it out. See? Did you see the difference? There is none, right? During the time that the market is doing bad, these stocks usually take off. And again, it might drop when the market crashes. This thing might drop probably to what, 10-15%. But when they take off, they usually take off around 30 or 40%, even high. So yeah, these are things that I am looking at, and you have to look into them too. So don't say like this guy was saying, yeah, you talk about portfolio, this and that, but you don't show it. Now I am showing you. Don't say I didn't show you. Okay, now this is when you start talking about this, look at it. See, everything that goes into it is still affordable. It still is not running as much as you can. I got into it in 2019 or something like that. Was when I started buying stocks on the on the XLP. But yeah, 2019. Let's see where it was. No, not here. It was somewhere up here. It was $57. And something you have to understand when you trade on the stock market, ETFs, stuff like that, these gains are not fast, but they are steadily. They are more steady. They are guaranteed income when you get into it. So yeah, when you start to talk to your financial advisor, you will understand what I'm talking about. Okay, like for example, look at this one. Let's say what is 2009, 2010 right here. This thing was trading at $28, $27. Today it is trading at 76. So for you to trade on stock market and ETFs, you need to be a lot patient. Okay, a lot patient. Now, the next one I do have on this category is VDC. Okay, let's go look for VDC. Okay, no VSC, VDC. Okay, see, it's almost the same thing as the XLP, almost the same thing. But some people like to put all their eggs in one basket. I am not that kind of person. I like to put it different baskets, trying to find out when it comes to stocks. And look at the charts. You see what I'm talking about? You just got a chart. Some people must say like, yeah, VDC is more expensive than XLP, which gives you the opportunity to either choose either or have them both. Me, I have them both. So this is the same thing. It's the same thing. Like whenever the markets go down, this kind of consumer goods, people start to buy them a lot. People start to get them a lot. So yeah, there is money to be made. If you're sitting on your hands, my friend, let me tell you again, if you're sitting on your hands, you ain't gonna make any money. But when you start looking at stuff like this, you start investing into them. All you have to do is just set a recurring payment. That's what I do in my most of these stocks. And just like I'm showing my son, right? Set a kind of payment, recurring payment. For example, my son, I said him he's $30 every Monday, right? $30 every Monday. In my own personal Robinhood account, I have it set up like 10% every month. 10%, 10%, 10%, and that 10% will, the reason I said it to be in percentage is because I don't know how much money I'm going to make that month. So whatever that I make that month, 10% of it goes into those ETFs and stuff like that. So you have to look at them. So those are the 4 must one that I do have. Other ones I'm going to include in this, okay? It's not going to be something, I don't have them, but due to the seasoning, okay, like right now, we do have wars, right? Like Grumpicious Magicius throwing stones over there, this one catching balloons and blah, blah, blah. Things are going on. Therefore, defense companies are going to be making money. Okay, due to my principles, I don't invest in those kind of things. And what do I mean by that? It's like, I don't want to be putting money to benefit from people dying from, for obvious reasons. Okay, so I don't want to do that. So, but there are some people who wants to do it, and if you're one of them, it's gonna make you money. And one of such ETFs is the ITA. Okay, you ever heard about ITA? So let me show you. Let's open this one up and search ITA. I don't know if it is on Robinhood, but let's look. ITA. Come on. No, it's not here. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it is here. It is, sorry, I was thinking about something else. This one, the iShares, the Dow Jones, and US Aerospace. This one, okay? This is a stock that you want to be looking at because when there is wars and when there is defense problems, people usually invest. These are companies that do like missiles, Air Force, and things like that they do. So if you look at it, tracks the market cap weighted index of U.S. manufacturers, assemblers, distributors, airplanes, defense equipment, all that stuff. So if you want to do it, ITA is one of them, and something else you have to watch. Let's go look. See, look at that graph. The same, right? I'll put the max so that you can see. The only time that this stock starts to fumble usually be during economic meltdowns, just like it's about to happen. So I'm putting these stocks on your radar so that you can start not just looking at them, but also pay attention to the way they are moving. So that way price comes down and you want to get into it, yeah, you can do that. So yeah, let's watch and see how they are going to do. But yeah, these are things that you want to be looking at. And the next one is going to be the PPA. I don't know if there is a PPA here. Let's search if it is there or not. PPA. There you go. Same thing, right? It's the same. It's on the same niche. Okay. It's in the same niche. Like I give you, what I do is like I give you 2 stocks that are similar. One that's already a little bit pricing up, and the other one that is still upcoming. If you look at the year to date on this one, you see the graph is the same thing. The difference is that one was at already $200,000 and the other one was still lower than that. So it is up to you, giving you that exposure to either get into this one or to get the other one. But for me, if you ask me, those last 2 that I just gave you, okay, those last 2 that I just gave you, I'm not into that kind of stuff. Okay, well, that's me. I don't get it. It's opportunity to make money. You can get into it. So let's recap. You do have the NOBO, okay, and you also have the VIG. These are the must-have one on my portfolio. I don't know. If you want to put them, that's good. After that, you do have the XLP and the VDC. VDC, those 2, they are almost the same thing, but they are for a consumer state, like a consumer company. People producing toilet paper, people on they're probably gonna be adding Netflix or Amazon, things like that. They add them into there. And then the last 2, which are the ITA and the PPA, those are I don't want to get into that. You can go and research and then you can look it up. But yeah, those are the stocks that the first four, those are, I will recommend them for me, for myself. I'm not your financial advisor. Talk to your financial advisor and he probably going to tell you to get into them. But those are that. The last two, you will also recommend them, but not me. Okay. Now, I hope that helps you. Now you have it, right? Don't say I didn't help you trying to choose the best stocks for your portfolio. Okay. But going back to what is we are really into is going to be the cryptocurrencies. Right, which again, I've already told you, everything is shifting in a way that cryptocurrencies are going to give you much more returns for your money than the ETFs and stocks. Me, I want to be exposed to everything. As you guys already know, it's my millionaire journey. Trust me, on my millionaire journey, everything that helps me to get there is welcome. I'm teaching my son, I'm teaching most people that want to learn through these videos and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a millionaire journey. And the difference, you can even tell the difference. Like for example, look at the NOBL. You see the growth for 10 years. And now look at the growth of something like Bitcoin or something like that. But although, like I already told you guys, Bitcoin is not for everybody. Trust me. If you did not get Bitcoin below $10,000, my friend, it's not for you. Stay away from it. And moreover, when things like Casper are coming up, because everything that Bitcoin was supposed to do, Casper is doing. Casper is taking the torch where Bitcoin was supposed to take it. And time is coming. Trust me. I'm telling you, yesterday I told you I told you guys about this. And this is something that Bitcoin maxis are not mentioning. Everybody, oh, Lightning Network, but Lightning Network is not decentralized, it's centralized. And whenever you put your Bitcoin on it, it becomes centralized. So things like that are going to affect Bitcoin a lot. Even if you start adding to the fact that the miners are leaving, people shutting down their machines, hash rate dropping. There's a lot of things that is going on with Bitcoin, which Casper is solving. Therefore, I've been singing about it here. I've been banging about it on your door. I don't even know how else to tell you this. You need to position yourself in Casper before it's too late. You need to position, you need to pack that bag, trust me. Don't look at the bad prices. It's normal. Even Bitcoin, when it started, the prices were just like this. It's normal. That's why I'm putting it towards you. I'm putting it towards Quant, because Quant, my friend, with the infrastructure coming on in the financial sector, Quant is going to make you a lot of money. And still nobody's looking at it, right? You can tell, trust me, well, you can tell when you go on YouTube and you look at the engagement. When Kaspa was doing good, my videos were 1,000 views and stuff like that. Now that Kaspa is just finding its way, videos are like, what, 600 views and blah, blah, blah. Yet, I'm still here every day telling you that money you are hunting for, that money you want with all your might, Casper, Quant, you need to put those things under your radar. You need to start looking at Jasmine, because Jasmine, the entire Japanese infrastructure is getting built on Jasmine. So whether it succeeds or not, you have a very higher chance of making a lot of money with Jasmine. You need to start packing that thing. Okay? The same thing with Cubic. And everybody and their grandmama keep looking at me like I lost something. Cubic follow the same behavior of everybody. Okay? You remember when HD came out back in the day? It means high definition. But due to the fact that it says HD, do you know how many people bought Chevy trucks? Chevy, before that came out, they used to have just like high duty or whatever they used to put on there. But now, because they found out that HD was selling, everything became HD even if it is not. The same situation you're looking at with AI today. Trust me. It's going to come until the bubble, until it bursts and then everybody loses money. But until then, you have a higher chance of making money with Cubic. Trust me, you have it. Well, you better find out. Yeah, I'm not your financial advisor. You better find out. So yeah, if you ask me, I've given you a list of at least 5 or 6 stocks you should be looking into. You know already the crypto that I'm looking at, because I know for sure, for me, I'm going to become a multi-millionaire with those cryptos. You, I don't know. You can do you. I'm not your financial advisor anyway, right? You can look into those things. But I'm telling you, 2025, 2026, and maybe 2027 are going to be the last years you are going to have this, you're going to have it this easy to go from that zero to generational wealth. It's coming. The door is closing, and those of them who are making the moves are the people getting ready for that money. Anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Okay, let's do this with crypto bubbles, which is right here. Oh shit. see down. Oh my god. Well, let's see here. KAS, what do we have? For the past hour, 0.3% up, 2.4% up on the day, 8.8% up on the week, 11.4% down on the month, and 60.8% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $1.41 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $54.46 million. Okay, now we go look at Quant, okay, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. What do we have? Quant, we have laying flat the last hour, 1.1% down on the day, 11.3% up on the week, 7.6% down on the month, and 31.7% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.22 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $19.09 million. As you can see, that volume, yeah, is very low, as low as it can come. So yeah, I think probably but just by looking at it, we might be expecting a move coming into either Bitcoin soon, which will also affect Quant. Now, let's go right quick. Let's look at JASMI, JAS, the Japanese Bitcoin, and we have here 0.8% down the last hour, 2.7% down on the day, 6.9% up on the week, 5.6% up on the down on the month, and 53.3% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $473.55 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $36.83 million. Okay, this one I'm still monitoring it because I need to enter another leverage trade on this. It's just like Cubic. I'm looking at 2 of them. Okay, so let's watch and see what happens. Now we look at Cubic. Okay, the war one. I see they're still at war with Monero. So for the past hour, it's laying flat for the past hour, 0.1% down on the day, 6.6% down on the week, 31% down on the month, and 26.5% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $129.53 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $3.6 million. Yeah, I'm still waiting. I want to enter a trade on this, but I still gonna wait a little bit more. Okay, now we go look at Jonathan's pet turtle. Okay, a lot of you calls it Bitcoin. I call it the orange guy. Now you see 0.2% up the last hour, 1.8% up on the day, 1.8% down on the week, 5.9% down on the month, and 37.5% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.10 trillion. Yeah, sorry about that. $2.10 trillion and the 24 hours volume traded at $74.28 billion. So yeah, he's still like most people are not paying attention. Okay, now if you look at prices in details, what do we have going on here? Dixie is going up, Bitcoin going up. Yeah, we don't want to see that. We want to see a different setting, which is the inverse correlation. Okay, now if you look at charts, start with Casper first. I told you, look at my green line light, November 10th. It was going to pump, so it did pump. So right now What I'm saying, like, for me, if you ask me, okay, I think Casper is gonna pump hard this month. It's even gonna pump harder after the Binance award thing goes on, because I'm pretty sure a lot of journalists, they are going to ask Binance about the words that Jonathan did post. So this is very bullish for Casper. But anyways, if you go back on the 1 hourly, okay, let's go back here. We haven't broken out yet. Okay, we are still on this bull flag, which I told you guys. Okay, some people want to measure it. Let me zoom it out a little bit. Some people want to measure it from here. Some want to measure it from here. Okay, either way, for me, we are still on this bull flag. They say this is where we are going. Okay, so far, what Casper managed to do is break out, and now on the 1 hourly, we are coming back to retest. Okay, if you want to look at it, go look at the, let me grab a trend line. We're gonna put a trend line there, touch, and a touch right there. That's what's happening. Okay, for me, yeah, Casper is coming back, breaking out from this resistance and coming back as a retest, which is very bullish. Okay, everybody and their grandmama was still looking at it the other way around. When I told you yesterday, I said Casper is eyeing that 7 to 8 cents. Okay, so it's normal what it just did. Okay, breakout, okay, come back, retest, and up we went. Now, to support that argument, look at the ribbon, for example. Okay, ribbon is still facing upwards. That's what's happening here. And look at what is happening to the moving average. It's also still facing upwards. It's not curving, it's not coming down. It's like started to go up. So things are playing okay on the 1 hourly. If you look at the 4 hourly, for example, you see the same thing. 4 hours yesterday just flipped green on the ribbon and also still facing upwards. Okay, the same thing I tell you every day. Price always get attracted to the moving average, and right now the moving average is sitting around 5.7, 5.6, 5.7, which again I am expecting Casper to go up there, okay, bounce and keep going, because the moving average looks like it's trying to do this. Okay, so everything is playing according to plan. All you have to do is sit tight and watch. Now that the 4 hourly has also reset, now you're about to start seeing the daily do exactly the same. The ribbon is going to face upwards, it's going to turn green, and this thing is going to go. And the same thing will happen again. Price getting attracted to the moving average, which right now is sitting at that 8 cents. Like I told you, Casper is looking to go towards 8 cents. And what usually happen again, price will go up there, either get rejected, okay, and go try on the moving average, on the moving ribbon, or price is going to get above, bounce, and keep going. No matter how you look at it, 8 cents is where Casper is trying to go as we speak right now. But the thing is, for me, is that I don't really care about whatever Casper does, because for me, anything under 12 cents is just noise. The major resistance is on 12 cents. If we can break a daily candle above 12 cents, with Casper, we'll start looking at 15 cents. After that, if we break that, we start looking at 18/19 cents before we go to all-time high and then start looking at price discovery. And that's what I'm telling you. Anybody panicking right now, I don't understand why. It's their problem anyways. I'm not their financial advisor, right? You are more than free to do whatever you like. It's your money, okay? Now, let's go look at Quant right quick. QNT, this one, okay? Quant, same situation. Yesterday, like I told you, it is something that most people are not paying attention to. And it's funny to see how everybody, their grandmama, begins to cry about it. Quant, on the hourly, we have a bull flag getting formed and also had a W getting formed. Either way you want to look at it, it's still the same. And another thing also, you can also argue that there is a diamond pattern getting formed on Quant. And what do I mean by that? Okay, let's do this. Okay? Take a trend line here. See that trend line? I'm going to see if I can clone it, grab it, put it there. See, because that's That's also another resistance, blah, 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 okay? Come on. I take another trend line. I'm going to put it on the resistance zones, which are here, right? This, that. And I'm going to clone it. If you clone it, now, come on. I'm going to grab it and put it up there. Something like that. I'm trying to use my phone. This damn thing is not accurate. So you see, it's forming something like a diamond pattern. Now if you take from the bottom, from where the diamond pattern began, and let's take another one, another trend line. If you go from the bottom to where it breaks in, okay, now take a clone, try to clone it, and come on, move it, and let's say a possible breakout being there. Now it will give you an approximate target, right? And that, if we go look at it on the, I think on the 4 hour, you'll be able to, no, it's not long enough. But anyways, on the 4 hours, you see the ribbon still green, facing upwards, right? Price got on top of the moving average, got rejected. Now let's see, it's laying on the resistance, see how it's going to go up. But what I'm trying to show you is exactly this, okay? If by the time this diamond pattern is completed, the price will be at that $110 or $112. That's where it's gonna be. Regardless, that is not even what bothers me. What I'm interested into right now is that you see the price on the daily, we came perfectly, okay, retested previous support, turn it into resistance. I mean, previous resistance, turn it into support, bounce on it perfectly, and quant is getting up slowly. Everybody is crying about it. Now, usually I was here telling you, first of all, anything below $125 is just noise. That's what it is. Before you know it, this thing is going to climb above $125. We start looking at 151. Right after 151, we'll be looking at 164 before start chasing 176. If we can close a daily candle above that, 230 is the next target. After that, all-time high, and then price discovery. So for me, I'm sitting tight. I don't have time to go and cry about what the market is doing or what the market is not doing. Okay, now let's go look at Bitcoin right quick. Okay, let's go look at Bitcoin. Let's see. Oh, come on. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing. And Bitcoin right there. If you first of all start on the 1 hourly, because that's where it usually begins, right? The 1 hour reset. And this yesterday, I remember I was telling you this. And if you took the trade, congratulations, you made money, okay? Because I was telling you, price always get attracted to moving average, and once it does, it's going to come back, retest that same moving average, and up we went, right? I told you this. It's already happened on the 1 hourly, and now if you look at it on the 4 hour, look at what's happening. We are still in the process, because right now ribbon has curved upwards. It hasn't turned green yet. It has turned upwards, and again, you already know price always get attracted to the moving average, right? Soon, let's see, breaks above it, probably do the same thing it did on 1 hour and kept on going. So yeah, everything is playing according to plan, because it's like it's really, really funny when you tell somebody, okay, look at that, I do have November 24th, okay? I do have November 24th, and it looks like, yeah, we're gonna have some good price movement on Bitcoin right there. So yeah, let's just wait and see, because now the 1 hour has reset, the 4 hours is getting there, the daily, look at the daily candles. You see, it has also started to do. Before you know it, the weekly is gonna do the same thing. I'm telling you, everybody and their grandmama is not paying attention to it. But Bitcoin right now, my friends, Bitcoin, I don't know how many times I have repeated it here. Bitcoin is heading to 150 to 160,000. That's what we're getting. To me, I think that's going to be the top for this run. When we get there, I don't know. Maybe this push we're starting, that's where it's going to take it over there. And if it does, we're going to look at the market, reevaluate, and see if it is time to close shop or not. Okay? Again, markets will tell you whatever they want to tell you, but pay attention to macroeconomy, because everything, my friends, Depends on what macroeconomy does. Okay. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. But before we do that, please, I will say it again. Do not get into leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. Okay? Because leverage trading, my friends, is the easiest way you can lose your money. Please stick to spot. You're still going to make money. Not as much as leverage, but you're still going to make money. But if you want to venture yourself into learning how to leverage trade, down below I do have Bydfi, which I do recommend, Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Sign up following those links. If you don't, you are not going to get the money. Follow those links, sign up, and meet their deposit requirements. Once you do, they're going to give you free money. You get the free money, take $20 out and start to practice. If you can turn 20 into 40, $40 into $80, $80 into 160, and so on and so forth, then you're ready. If you cannot do it, nope, you are not ready. And if you keep on forcing it without being ready, you will become the mayor of Wreck City. Just don't say I did not warn you. It's that simple, okay? Anyways, guys, now let's go right quick and look at my positions. Okay, we're going to start first with Bydfi. You guys already know here, I am trading King Casper, and I'm also trading Quant. My overall today, let's refresh this, is sitting at $7,600, as you guys can see, okay? Now we go to look at my contracts, and you will see that here, what do we have? We have Quant. Yeah, I'm still down 3,100 approximately, which is okay by me. I'm not rushing it, okay? I'm a long-term trader. And then you look at my Casper. Casper is doing really good. My Casper is up $1,000 approximately. But one thing you will also notice is that I am an aggressive trader. I trade at 50x, right? And I don't use stop loss. That's me. I know a lot of people say it's crazy. It is what it is. But that's the way I trade. That's what I feel comfortable doing. Okay. Now, we go look at Phemex. On Phemex, so far, I'm only trading King Casper. I need to add my Jasmine trade there, but I'm waiting. I'm watching it. Okay. Overall, today, I'm sitting at $1,400 approximately, as you guys can see. So, and if you look at my contracts, you will see that here, my Casper, I am up $900 approximately. It's doing pretty good, okay? And just like Bydfi, you can also see I trade at 50x. That's what I do, and I don't use stop losses. So please, unless you have experience or you know what you're doing, stay the heck away from it. stay away from it. But yeah, anyways, yeah, last but not the least, we go look at Wix Exchange. On Wix Exchange, I do have I'm trading only King Casper for now. I'm trying to add a cubic trade on it, but yeah, just like Jasmine, I am also waiting. And my overall here is also sitting at $1,400 approximately. And if you look at my contract, you will see that here I am up $817. Okay, the same thing. I trade at 50x. Okay, I trade at 50x, and I don't use stop losses. That's me. Okay, now, last but not the least is going to be my son's Acorn. Like I say, like today we talk about these ETFs and stuff. I don't introduce it to him yet because these stocks are not on Acorn. Okay, this is a different platform for learners. On Robinhood, that's where you can find them, all of them. But anyways, my son right now, his account, we're still sitting pretty good. Okay, $430, and he's doing pretty great on there. And when you look at our stuff that we have going on, yeah, we're doing good. We are up 2.51% all time, so that's nice. Stocks and ETFs, we got here S&P 500, which are the large companies, IJH, medium companies, and IJR, small companies. We also have international companies added to it. Right now we have ISTB short-term bonds and aggregate bonds. We haven't added long-term bonds yet. I don't know. I tried to explain that to him, and I guess because I said 30 years, that's why he doesn't want to do it. But anyways, yeah, we are doing pretty good on here, and I'm very proud to see that he's actually learning. He's doing pretty good. I'm proud of my boy for doing that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. please don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers, okay? Don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about everything we talked about today, okay? And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. It's that simple. You never know what you're going to learn from a stranger. Trust me, you never know. Okay? Anyways, guys, until I see you in my next one, please, please, take very good care of yourselves, okay? Bye-bye.